Before the break, we got a refresher on the importance of having working smoke alarm in your home. Now we're focusing on fire sprinklers.
Yeah, have you ever considered having one installed? The chair of the Delaware Fire Sprinkler Coalition, Paul Eichler, is back with us today. And it seems like an obvious question, but why fire sprinklers at home?
Fire sprinklers in any setting allow for the very early control of a fire. And the homes are the last places basically that are actually receiving attention to be sprinklered.
Now, how is it that you can get sprinklers into somebody's home, into like a residential area?
So what we're focusing our efforts on are on new construction, single family and townhomes, and working with the builders and the developers to gain acceptance with the installation of a full system.
So talk to us about the difference a sprinkler can make in the event of a fire.
So what's extremely important to any firefighter in any fire department is water on the fire. And these sprinklers are designed to control a fire once it activates, which can be within a minute of the fire starting. And within the 911 process, it may be several minutes before the fire department is able to arrive and then take over the efforts. So the sooner the water's on the fire, better off we are.
Now, let's go ahead and debunk some myths while you're here. Sprinklers don't leak all over the place, right?
They do not,
Okay.
not at all.
Water will create more damage than a fire.
Actually, what we have found through testing through a lot of the national laboratories is that the efforts of a sprinkler can cut down the damage up to 85%.
Really awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Now, are there any other benefits of having sprinklers in the home?
They definitely increase the value of the property. So you're down the road, you're going to be selling. It's a selling point to that. You are providing protection for your family, your loved ones, your pets, as well as actually you're providing protection to your neighbors as well, keeping the fire small so it doesn't get out of control and extend to your next door place.
So what if you have a home, not new, and you want fire sprinklers? Can they be put in?
It is an option to have an existing dwelling retrofitted. The costs of that will work against the project right now. We're in a better situation right now to be able to get the costs down throughout the state through our new construction efforts.
Now, clearly you're knowledgeable and passionate about the subject. Why? What brought on this passion for this?
Several aspects. First and foremost, the devastation and destruction of a fire. Personal friends that have been displaced from their homes for over a year in just trying to get their lives back together. I respond with the Dover Fire Department, and I work for a municipal department in Maryland. So I've seen the destruction that occurs as a result of the fires that have gotten out of control. Also, we are working from the aspect that it's actually been called for in the building codes for about 10 years now. And municipalities in Delaware have gone through and actually removed the requirement. So we're trying to change that mindset.
And you're talking about businesses as far as the building codes, or?
The building codes that municipalities throughout the state adopt.
Okay, all right. How would anybody even get a sprinkler system for their house?
So these days, it's actually a law in Delaware for the builder to present the information to the customer when they start the discussions on building a new home. And in Maryland, it's actually a requirement already. So the house is going to be built with sprinklers.
All right. Chair of the Delaware Fire Sprinkler Coalition, Paul Eichler, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Good information.